Left, 3 and 1. So the question, Table 3's question was really cool. It was about the new Center of Arts that's being built. I don't know if you noticed the construction across the street from Burger King. Apparently that's the new Center of Arts. It will have a 3,000 square foot 4-story cube. On the second, third, and fourth levels are catwalks all the way around. There will be network, audio, video connections around every level. How can this vast space be used for large-scale exploration, expression, or interactive communication?
Okay, hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm the architect. We also had particle physics, computational biology, ISC, geospatial, plant pathology, and engineering mechanics involved in our group. So I think our main goal was to try to spatially and artistically represent not just the arts, but also all the other aspects of the university in this facility. So what we're dealing with here, and I'll talk first just about the form of the building, my colleagues will jump in and explain some of the ideas. But we're talking about a cube inside the building, so it's kind of a black box. But we're going to throw in a little cost here. We already have to have catwalks that go around each of these 4 floors to have circulation through the building. So we just have different disciplines, so you could maybe collaborate with an artistic group on a problem of this positive space here around the negative space also creates this circulation, which we're calling the Large Hokey Collider, which is kind of a metaphor for a Large Hadron Collider, which is a physics thing. And so people can circulate, run into each other quite literally in have conversations. So that's essentially the form of the building. One last thing I'll mention before we get into some of the sort of networking and scheduling is that we created in this sort of annular donut-shaped space a way for people to talk to one another across the void. If you've ever been to a science museum where they have discs, they're kind of like satellite dishes, where you can talk very softly, someone can hear you all the way across a 50-foot space. So there's that actual connection between people, not just a virtual one.
Okay, good evening. I'm Peter, and I'm going to talk about the network aspect. This is for the Institute for Creativity, Arts and Technology, and the Center for the Arts. And we want to have an interface between artists and scientists here on campus. That'll be one of the aspects. There's a calendar. There's many things that can happen in this black box. It's reconfigurable. There'll be different things occurring. But as we focus on these wicked problems of the researchers, a researcher can bring their problem to this arts group, and I've often desire this myself. I'm drawing something on the board and it's a little halfway there, and I really need a graphic artist or a performing arts person to sort of stand up and act out some particularly vexing problem to help communicate this. Could be part of the communication as well. The network infrastructure gives us basically the mirror world where you don't even physically have to be here. You can network in from the various parts that are connected to our network infrastructure, from desktops, mobile phones. People in our community or from other far parts of the globe to interact in this space and participate. We have linked sensors, so video cameras. When you network in, you can choose your camera perspective and even interactively navigate in this virtual environment. The other part, we talk about the presence and practice of the arts on campus, which was one of the goals that we were trying to achieve through this. And so really bring something for the artists, as if they don't have their own things to imagine and dream of. They can help us, the research and scientific community, work on research problems. So that's our COCO, Cooperative Cone. Any questions?